Hey friends, it's Cori from Yellow Hospital Implant Center. I'm back for Whiteboard Wednesday, and we're talking about flossing. I know, you all hate it, but I just want to educate y'all on a couple things about flossing, so just listen up. Okay, flossing can prevent tooth decay, cavities, gum disease. It can help with a wider and a fresher smile, keep a fresh breath, and it can make your dental hygiene appointments less complicated. Now, I know you all say, every time I go to the dentist, my teeth and gums bleed. No, I know they're bleeding, but it's because you're not flossing. And you're only flossing twice a year, when I or your hygienist does it. So, if you'll just floss in between those appointments, you can help prevent further problems, and you can have a healthier smile, healthier mouth, which is super important to us. When you're brushing your teeth, it's not enough. You have to floss and get the bacteria that's in between your teeth. The food debris and the bacteria sits there all day, all night, however long you're not flossing, and it can cause tooth decay. And we don't want y'all to have that. So, if you want to floss, you don't have to use the string floss. You can use the picks, that's perfectly fine. Just make sure you're getting under the gum line and you're being gentle. I know that if you're bleeding, people hate that, so they stop flossing because they're bleeding. Well, the first sign of infection is bleeding. That's the first sign. So that means there's bacteria there, and that's why your gums are bleeding. So continue flossing, and the bleeding should subside. Don't give up on it. Keep going, and just keep flossing. I know some people don't like to do it because it takes too long. It's just a couple minutes. And another thing is, you don't have to do it 3 times a day. At least once a day. Just floss at least once a day and brush twice a day. That's enough. That's all. I'll take that. I just want you to make sure. And I floss mine at night so I can remove all the bacteria that's into my teeth throughout the day. It makes more sense to me, but do it however you want. Okay, friends. The biggest thing about flossing is your technique. So to start out with, if you're using a regular piece of floss, which this is my favorite thing. If you're going to floss, I think you should just use string floss. I won't be picky of what kind, just whatever kind you prefer. Before you floss, wrap it around your middle fingers and come into the middle, and you can use your thumbs and your index fingers to maneuver the floss around your gum line. Okay? Okay, so we're going to get the floss down in there and literally scrape the bacteria off of the tooth and underneath the gum line. We have to remove that bacteria so the gums can be healthy and that doesn't sit on the gums and cause bleeding and gum disease, tooth decay. So you can use your middle finger, thumbs to maneuver the floss. You're going to gently go down, get under that gum line, come up, and do the same thing on the other side. Then come up, down under the gum line, down under the gum line. The same thing for your top teeth, your back teeth. You'll go around and you'll get under the gum line, down there, and down there. For those that aren't flossing regularly, you probably will have some bleeding, but don't worry, it will subside. Where your last tooth, whichever one, make sure you floss behind that tooth also. That's important. Bacteria sits there too. Just because it's not touching another tooth, it's super important. So make sure you get down and floss behind that back tooth also. Also, the gum tissue responds to the stimulation by becoming tougher. So the more you floss and interrupt that bacteria and make the gums a little unhappy, they become tougher in the process, and the bleeding should subside. But it's important, you're not hurting your gums. They actually respond well to that stimulation and that little bit of torture that you put them through in the meantime. Our office is hosting a 30-day challenge through the months of June and July. It's called Floss Like a Boss. You can sign up here in our office, and we put your name in a drawing, and there's prizes throughout the month that we'll draw for. Some of the prizes is this cool t-shirt. They're soft and they're fun. They're fun to wear. And we have a grand prize of a Sonicare toothbrush and a waterpik, which we love. So just come in and sign up, and if you tag us on Facebook or Instagram here in the office, you get a double entry. So you guys start flossing. It's not that hard. I just want you to have a healthy mouth. guys.